Okay, thanks for clicking on the video. This is actually, I came in here to talk about a couple things. This is something I don't usually do. There's shows that I actually don't review that I actually do watch. I watch TV all the time, so there's some shows that I just don't review, but I do actually watch. And I decided to come in here and talk about them a little bit. One, let's start off with If Loving You Is Wrong. If Loving You Is Wrong, Tyler Perry has been really, really good this season because he lost me somewhere back in the beginning. It was too much. It was all over the place, and a lot of it wasn't realistic. But the writing got better. I don't know what was going on with Tyler, but he did pretty good with that. If Loving You Is Wrong, as well as the Have and Have Nots this past season. So definitely get into that. I don't, like I said, I don't review the show, but I am actually tuned in every Tuesday to actually see it. They got a whole lot of shit going on. White folks having black babies and fucking the neighbors and just carrying on, smacking the mother-in-law in the mouth and just a whole lot of shit going on. But he did a real good job this time. But Tyler don't usually go there. Tyler can't hold my attention most times. But Tyler been messy as hell, and I've been loving every minute of it. If you do want to see good reviews on it, go see Ashley Miller. Go to Ashley Miller's channel. She actually does review. She reviews the shit out of anything Tyler Perry. Let's see. There's a new show called Wicked City, and I had planned to watch it and review it. I'm not gonna do it. I don't even think I'm gonna watch it because the whole show is literally based on a serial killer. I ain't really a big fan of the serial killing thing. It puts me in a certain type of mood, and I gotta be in a certain type of mood to even deal with it. So I kind of just decided not to even mess with it. I watched like the first 10 minutes, and this bastard was picking girls up and stabbing them in their neck. I ain't messing with that. I am not saying that it's not a good show because it looks like a good crime drama. But again, the serial killing thing puts me in a certain type of mood, and I have to be in a certain type of mood to actually even deal with it. So I'm not going to deal with that week to week, and I know it. I talked about that a little bit in my American Horror Story video last week because they focused on serial killers, and it left me feeling some kind of way. But anyway, Wicked City. And it's based back in the 80s. So that's interesting. That's what caught my attention was the music because the theme song is Tainted Love. So every time I would see the commercial, of course, my ears were wide open. Another show that I watch all the time is Iyanla Fix My Life. Now, I love Iyanla Vanzant. But is it me or are her commercials better than the show? All season, I've been getting in, and it's like, okay, we see the commercial, we're watching that all week, then we tune into the show, and these bastards is just getting on. They ain't really saying nothing. They really ain't trying to share with her. So it's like she's pulling teeth with these people. I don't know. It's starting to irritate me, but the season's just about over, I think. I kind of slowed up on it a long time. When she started doing the celebrities, it started getting on my nerves. I loved it when it first started. I love what she does. I love how she goes about it. But why are you writing her if you're not willing to share? Why are you writing her if you're going to be sitting around hiding and lying and caring? It's just ridiculous. She do more fishing through lies than anything else. She always end up telling them they some lying motherfuckers by the time the show is over. So I don't know about that, but I'll continue to watch because I am a fan of hers. Okay. There's a show that I actually ran into, and I'm just gonna say it now. It's corny. The show is corny, but I like it. It comes on Mondays. I'm gonna be watching it, which is Supergirl. I watched it and I just got life off of it. It's just as corny as it could be, but it made me smile. I'm a big fan from back in the day. I like superheroes. I like the X-Men. Anytime Wonder Woman or the Bionic Woman is on, I will stop what I'm doing to watch them. Even though I got all the shit on DVD, I will sit and watch them. So Supergirl, No different from me. I always hated it when they did it, the movie of it. And I am a person that is in love with Faye Dunaway. That movie was a fucking horrible mess. A fucking horrible mess. Her playing that Selena, it was horrible. But yeah, I hated it. But the new series is actually really, it's cute. It's just as cute. I just found myself laughing out loud and smiling the whole time. So I'll definitely be watching that. Child Jimmy Olsen is black. So Supergirl's in love with old black ass Jimmy Olsen. It's what is his name? McCall? Is it Brooks? I think it's McCall Brooks. He's a cute little black bald headed dude. He played Eggs on True Blood. And he was actually on um when we first got introduced to him, he was on Desperate Housewives. Desperate Housewives. That's when we first got introduced to him. But he's Jimmy Olsen. And Callista Flockhart is actually, she's like the J. Jonah Jameson of this newspaper. And she is just an absolute bitch. And I just think she's hilarious. She really puts you in mind of like The Devil Wears Prada. That's kind of her character. It's cute. It's a cute show, and I'll definitely be watching. I won't be reviewing it, but I'll definitely be watching that. That's a cute little show. And the little girl that plays Supergirl, she's just as cute as she can be. It's just, she just as flighty and carry on. She carries on real bad, and her sister's a bitch. I like it. I like that little show. So check that out. Okay, the biggest one, Dance with the Stars. Now y'all know I've been. In the past, I've actually done reviews on Dance with the Stars, and I had actually planned to do it this season. Well, I cut that off right in the beginning because I watched the first episode and I watch Dance with the Stars faithfully every Monday. Faithfully. Because I do love and hip hop and all of that stuff. So I usually end up till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, watching Dance with the Stars, falls asleep on it, and finishes it up in the morning. But I'm definitely with it. It just wasn't, there wasn't enough to say about it for me to bother doing a review on it. So I'm just going to say some things about it that I've noticed since it's been on. Tamar Braxton's on. Okay. Y'all know how I feel about Tamar. Tamar's like nails on the chalkboard. Paula Deen. Paula Deen needs to stop hitting that hooch. Paula, she's finally off. She's gone now. But Paula's just drunk and hot in her ass, and she's funny to watch. But sometimes, you know how a drunk gets on your nerves? Like when you have a drunk at a party and they're hard to redirect? That's Paula Deen on the show. Sometimes they can't redirect her, and you want to just say shut up and smack her with a wet fucking chicken breast. That's Paula Deen. But she's finally gone, and she can't dance, and she don't be trying to dance. I want to do my own thing, but then your own thing ain't shit. Paula's a hot mess, and she hot for all the little dancers with herself. She's a mess, but she's gone now. Shaka Khan was on in the beginning. Child, it's a good thing I wasn't reviewing because I'd have drugged Shaka. Shaka is a fat, lazy, sorry motherfucker who never should have ever been cast. Her attitude wasn't the best. She can't dance a lick. She's fat, tight, and ridiculous. And she went early on. They let her stay a couple weeks that she shouldn't have stayed. There's a little girl, Bendy. Bendy is the crocodile hunter's daughter. And I believe that little girl's going to win. She's a little girl. You can't even help but like this little girl. She is just sweet as she could be. And I believe this show will actually win. I do. Now, Tamar, the whole thing, I thought it was going to be a mess with Tamar. And Tamar came out, it was really good in the beginning. And she was doing all right because I don't think Tamar's a fierce dancer. But Tamar was doing really well. She was keeping her look up, and she was, this is the first time we ever seen Tamar in costumes that fit her body right. She needs to stop fucking with that shit that she had been buying when she go on tour. Try to get with the people that actually do the costuming on Dance with the Stars, and stop being cheap because Vince got the money, and hire some of them people to do your costume because they really decked her out. They really put her in things that look nice on her. She's not built bad or anything, but the shit she wears, her clothes says exactly what she is wearing. It's like the rainbow couture or something. It's some bullshit that she wears when she's on tour. So she's been doing really well. She's been keeping her attitude together. But again, she's not a great actress either. So I knew it wouldn't be but so long before Tamar would fuck up and fall into Tamar land. And she did that this past week. Her attitude was so funky. So funky. She had gotten perfect scores the week before. She did a tribute to Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. And they gave her perfect scores. I didn't agree, but it was cool. They gave her the perfect scores. Well, as soon as they do the package before you dance, sure enough for the package, here's Tamar talking about, I'm the best dancer here on the show. Well, I don't know who the fuck told her that, but somebody lied. And then they left you looking like a fucking idiot because you, of course, think you're the shit. You just sat up there and said that old nasty shit. And them judges politely showed her, bitch, we've been nice to you because you've been acting nice. They gave that bitch some sevens and whatnot. And what she did wasn't cute. Wasn't cute at all. Even when they had the group number, her fucking hat was falling off and shit. A mess. And when they did the judging, she was just as nasty. They were saying something to her. She's all like, lies, honey. This, that, and she was back to acting like Tamar. Like I said, see, a nasty bitch will always be a nasty bitch. People can't keep up an act. They can't. If you got an old nasty motherfucker, you just deal with them and they'll show themselves. They will show themselves because they can't keep that act up that long. She just is nasty. I cannot wait for her to go on home. And I don't think it's going to be long because she showed herself last week. Everybody knows that Dancing with the Stars, you can play as many games as you want. The American public that watch that show will light your ass up. You can go on there and act ignorant if you want to, and they will let you have it. And I promise you, within the next 2 weeks, Tamar will be set packing. Vince will be taking that bitch right on back home. And I'm so here for it, because that just turned me all the way off. I found myself kind of rooting for her. That turned me so off. I was so fucking irritated. From the point that she talked to the whole end of the show. I just wanted that bitch gone. And it'll happen. Because that's what happens on Dance with the Stars. You can act ugly if you want to. And they'll shut your ass right on down. But that's it. Real short video. I just wanted to come on and talk about some of the shows that I actually don't review, that I actually do watch, that you might want to take in and enjoy. These are things that kind of make me smile and that kind of thing. Same thing, I watch Project Runway as well. Well, naturally, I'm sure I didn't have to tell y'all that, but I watch Project Runway, and there's a guy on there named Edmund, who I think is pretty goddamn groovy. He sews his ass off, but he's kind of choking here at the end. But yeah, Project Runway comes on Thursday nights too. All right, so that's actually it, y'all. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Y'all know how it works, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.